Alright, hey guys, so today I'm going to be taking a quick look at a game called Pictopix. This game just released on Steam, and it's essentially a minimalistic logic puzzle game where you flip tiles in order to create a picture. So let's go ahead and just create a new game so I can show you guys exactly what I mean. We're going to go through the introduction real quick just so I can show you guys the rules, and it'll be a little bit easier to understand if we go through this. It doesn't take very long. So we can fill in the squares by doing that. Very easy. Nothing really to that, and we can deselect squares by clicking on them again. And then if there's a little number on the side, that means 5 squares need to be highlighted. So let's go ahead and flip over all these tiles and complete that little puzzle. When there's 2 numbers side by side, it means that 2 need to be flipped, and then there needs to be a gap in between, and then another 2 should be flipped. So we're going to flip these 2 and then flip these 2, and victory. We can also mark squares that shouldn't be flipped over with an X by right-clicking, which is useful in the full game, which I'll show you in a second. And here's 3, 1, so 3, 1, and then we'll mark this one with an X. Hooray! Fill this line, 1, 3. X. So as you can see, it's very straightforward. This is just the tutorial though. In the actual game, it's a little bit more complicated. Fill in this line 0, that means none will be flipped. And I'm sorry that the UI, the user interface, is so tiny. There's no way for me to really fix that. I think that's a problem with my monitor resolution. I'm using a 1440p monitor, so the resolution of the game is very tiny, but hopefully you guys can at least see it, maybe in full screen. So there is another mechanic to this game, which I don't fully understand, but basically it has something to do with overlapping. So using this method, which squares can be filled in. So it says 4, and basically what it's trying to say is that if you take 4 from the left, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if you go 4 from the right, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, which squares are overlapping? So it would be the middle 3 squares, if that makes any sense at all. I'm having trouble understanding this whole concept. But I think that's what it's trying to say. So 1, 2, 3 from the left, and then 1, 2, 3 from the right. That means the middle square should be filled and nothing else. Kind of a strange idea. And then this one, I really have no idea how this one works. It just says 1, 2. Which squares can be filled in? You can mark squares to help you count the square. So like 1, 2? Yeah, see, I don't understand this one. And if we go from the right, it'd be 1, 2? No. Wait, what? I didn't understand that last one, but let's go ahead and go to the full game. So we're gonna go back, and then we're gonna play on novice mode, which means hints are enabled. And each one of these levels will create a picture. And I'll leave it up to you guys to guess what the picture is once we fill out a puzzle. Okay, so here is how the game actually looks. Basically, we're just trying to fill in the whole board. Some tiles will be filled in, some tiles won't be. As you can see, there's a 5 right here, which means this whole column will be filled with 5. And this says 0, and this says 0, so these columns will be blank. And then all we have to do is fill in the rest. So this one says 3, so there's going to be 3 tiles flipped over here. And then there's going to be 3 here. And then there we go. We completed our first puzzle. So what is that supposed to be? A clamp. Kind of hard to tell what the pictures are supposed to be because it's very minimalistic type pictures. But I guess that kind of looks like a clamp or like a wrench. Next puzzle. Okay, so the second row can be fully filled in because there's a number 5. The first row can be X's because there's a 0. And then the columns, let's see. This one says 3, 3, 3, and 2. This one says 3, 1. So I guess it would be 1, 2, 3, blank, and then 1. So this is done. So we can put 2 X's there. This row is 0, so all these can be X's. And then there needs to be 3 on this row. And there's 3 up here, so 1, 2, 3. So what is that? Kind of looks like a cup of coffee. I was gonna say more like like a pitcher of water, but a cup of coffee works too. Let's keep on going. It's a very nice little relaxing game. And again, I'm sorry that the UI is so tiny. It's very hard to see in the video, I'm sure. But hopefully you guys can get a general understanding of what the game is about. It's quite fun, and I'm enjoying it. I like the music. Very relaxing music. Okay, so 3, 3, 3. So that means these two get filled and these two get filled. And what is that? I have no idea what that is. A bell. Okay, yeah, that kind of looks like a bell. It's kind of fun to just guess the pictures before it tells you. What the heck? Okay, we went on to the next puzzle, I guess. Okay, this is 5, 0. 3, 1. So 3, 3, 3. And this one, okay. Kind of confused on how to read the top rows, so be like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1. No, that's not right, is it? 1, 1. Okay, let's uncheck those. I'm kind of confused here. 1, 1. So this one has to be filled. So that's done. 3, 1. So maybe this one needs to be checked. Oh, there we go. 21. I probably could have guessed that before we finished the puzzle. 21, well done. Alright, so I guess the pictures can be numbers as well. Interesting. So far, it's a pretty easy game to get used to. I think there's harder mechanics later on in the game, and I think there's bigger puzzles as well. So this is 4. Okay, this one says 1, 1. That one says 1, 1 as well. So I guess you would have to go backwards. There we go. So that is the pi sign. Pi. Well done. So I'm gonna go back to the main menu and let's just look at the options here. I wish there was a way to scale up the UI because it's very small. I think there's also a way to change the size. Min, width, height, grid size, 5 by 25. I wonder if I can make this higher. Like, 0 puzzles available. Oh, never mind. Okay, making it higher, or making the puzzles bigger, apparently doesn't do much. I'm not entirely sure what the point of changing this is. Oh well. Let's just keep on playing, and let's do a few more puzzles. Very, very simple game. If you're a fan of puzzles, I'm sure you would enjoy this. Let's see. So there's a cross in the middle. I'm trying to figure out what the others are. 1, 2? No. So this would be 2, and then 1 maybe. And then this is 3. Oh, it's an umbrella. I know that shape. Umbrella, well done. They're pretty easy to solve. At least these beginner puzzles. 2, 3... It's just when there's combination of numbers, I don't know, I get stumped on them sometimes. Sometimes hard to tell, like, what comes first. Is it like 1 and then 2? Like that, maybe? This just says 2. And this says 2. And this says 3. But there's 2 on this row. Alright, I think I screwed up somewhere. Oh yeah, I screwed up big time. I don't know, I'm really confused about this. So I know this is correct. This has to be correct, like this so far. But the rest of the board is where I'm having trouble. So two tiles should be filled. So I'm guessing it's this one. And then probably probably these two. 2, 1. Although I think that might be backwards. And there should be 2 tiles here, so maybe 1 up here and 1 down here. Oh, I think that says that's wrong. I think when the number's highlighted, that means it's wrong, but when the number is like a blue color, that means it's right. Something like that. I don't know. Oh wait, since there's only one number, they have to be together. So that means this... Oh, now I'm really confused. Let me clear this. It says only... Okay. There's only one number here. So this has to be this way. This is very hard to explain, like, my thinking process here. I feel like an idiot playing this game, but... So this says 3, so there has to be 3 numbers. So I guess we're gonna go backwards, like that. I don't know if that's even right. Then we can exit that one. Oh, crap. There has to be 2 in this row, though. I don't understand. If this says 4, then these have to be highlighted, so it would be 1, 2, 3. But then the rest are what I'm having difficulty with. Oh, maybe we go backwards. So these... Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, so this is all correct. Pretty sure this is like entirely correct right here. So the bottom row, 1, 2. There we go, we did it. Oh, that took forever. I don't know why that took so long. It's a baby. Baby. I was just having like... I don't know, there was like a wall in my head that I couldn't get past for some reason. I did not understand how to get through that one. But I think I'm starting to understand how to do this. It's kind of tricky in some areas. It's not the easiest puzzle game. Even though it looks very simple, it's not super easy. Okay, it says there's 4 here, so I'm guessing these 4. Actually, maybe not. Maybe it's these 4. There we go. I think that's better. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. Alright, maybe not. And this one is 1, 1, 1. And then the bottom row, 1, 2, 1, 2. What is that, like a mask? Oh, it's a king. King. I have to say, these puzzles are just, like, very creative. Using like a grid of only, how many squares is this? 25 squares to make pictures is quite difficult. I'm surprised the developer was able to create so many pictures using such limited amount of space. I guess we'll just keep on going. I'm having fun. I don't know if you guys enjoy watching this. You probably don't. It's kind of it's kind of simple, but I like it. Alright, so 1, 1, and 1, 1. A flower. No. What is it? It's a smiley face? An anchor. Ah. I thought it was a flower. I guess I can see an anchor, sorta. That one's hard to make out a little bit. Alright, so 1, 1, 1. Hopefully that's correct. 3? Huh. 1, 1, 1. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And 3. Oh, this is 2, 2. And this is 2, 2. Victory. So that's a flower, right? Or what is it? A rose? Valve. A valve? Oh man. Oh, that one's hard to guess as well. I'm starting to get the hang of it though. If you guys don't understand what's going on, trust me, once you start playing, you'll understand. It takes a little while to get used to. But once you understand the mechanics, it's actually pretty intuitive and pretty easy to solve these puzzles. Makes me feel like a genius when I know I'm like not that smart. Alright, so let's see, what are we gonna do here? This says 1, 3, so I'm guessing 1, 3. 1, 2, no, that can't be right. Okay, there's 3 on the bottom, so I'm guessing like 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. Oh, this one's kind of tricky. Three, 1. Oh man. 1, 1. 1, 2. Oh, I did it. I thought I did that wrong. Oh, that's the flower. I knew there was gonna be a flower somewhere or another. That didn't even look too much like a flower. Like, what's this bottom part? Was that supposed to be leaves? Alright, I think we'll do maybe 1 or 2 more. Maybe just 1 more. You guys get the general sense of what's going on here. It says on the top left, animals, so maybe this one's gonna be an animal? It's kind of hard to complete a puzzle when there's not very many like 5s and 0s. This is 5. Okay, so it has to be, the 3 has to be in the middle. It has to be. And then this 3 has to be here too. 1, 1. So I'm guessing it's 1, 1, 3, maybe 3, and then 1. Oh wait, no. Alright, 3. Well, this one says 2. Alright, this must be wrong. Maybe it's like that. Maybe. I'm kind of confused. And then this one says 3. No. I'm so confused right now. There has to be 3 here. Right? Oh wait, no. Alright, this can go here. And then the 3 could go like this. And then the 2 would be like 1, 2, maybe, no. Oh wait, no, there's already 2 here. And then there'd be 2 together, which I think these are technically together. This one is very challenging. I have to say, I don't really understand fully what's going on. I think this goes here. I think that makes more sense. There we go. It's a duck. Yeah. I just had to move the bottom squares over to the left, and that's how I did it. Alright. And I should probably go over like the rules again, just in case you guys are still confused. Basically, whenever it says, when there's just like one number on a row or column, that means there needs to be 2 flipped over tiles or 2 squares right next to each other. They can be anywhere on the section, but they can't be separated. They have to be together in some way or shape or form. But that means it can be like, it can be here, or it can be here, like if you're just looking at the 2, or it could be like this, like that, 2 squares, anywhere on this section. But then you have to line them up with the others, and if there's 2 numbers like side by side, like let's look at this 2, 2. If it says 2, 2, it means it needs to be like 2 and then 2. But that's not the only solution. It could also be like 2 and then 2, or I don't know if that's right. Maybe. It could be like 2 and then like that, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's correct, but like 1, 1, 1 is 1, 1, 1. I don't know. You'll have to figure it out for yourselves. We'll just do one more. This one's gonna be hard though. Okay, so we'll just try 1, 1, 1. 2, I'm guessing it's gonna be like that. This says 2, 2, so 2, 2. And this says 1, 1, so there has to be 1 square there. These can be X'd out. 1, 1. Actually, I don't know if that one's correct. It could actually be back here somewhere. It could be like right here. Yeah, I think that might be it. Because it would be 1 and then blank square and then 1. Okay, so up here, 1, 1 again. I think it would be like right here, 1, 1. And then that says 1, 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Victory! Yeah, see, we're getting the hang of it. What is that? I don't know what that is. Plane? A midge. What the heck is a midge? I don't know what a midge is. What is a midge? I'm concerned. What the heck is a midge? I have to look that up. A midge. A small two-winged fly that is often seen in swarms near water or marshy areas where it breeds. It's a fly? Oh man, I would never have guessed that. I've never heard the word midge ever. It's also a small person. That's the informal word. Maybe it was a small person. That would have made more sense, I guess. So I guess we're gonna end this video here. How do we quit? Yeah, there we go. So we almost went through the entire first section of puzzles, but there is a lot more. Oh, and there's different puzzles of different sizes. Okay, that makes sense. So there's a 25 by 25 puzzle once you get further. That's gonna be crazy, but you have to unlock the other puzzles. We could do, wait, we started with a 5 by 5. Let's do one 10 by 10 before we end this video. This will make things a lot harder. Oh, so here's a bigger grid. Okay, cool. So these are all zeros. These are all zeros as well. It says 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I'm just gonna go with that. There's 10 altogether. Alright, so 1, 1. 3. I'm gonna guess it's like that, and this one's 4. So I'm gonna guess it's like that. 4, 4. 2 at the bottom. I'm not sure what the 2 at the bottom is. Maybe it's like this. And this one says 3, so maybe it would be like 1, 2, 3. No, that says. Oh, wait, they have to be together. But then what would the 2 at the bottom be? It could be like right here and here. Oh, this one's hard. This one's tricky. I feel like I'm getting close, but I'm not entirely certain on how this works. Okay, this one says there's 4 that should be highlighted in this column. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe there's none here, and maybe it's on the other side. So 2, 4, 4, 9. So now what we're missing is these 2 rows. 3, 2. Oh, I did it! Wow. It's like a flamingo or something like that. 8th note. Oh, it's a note. I was still thinking about animals. Cool. And it shows you like a little hint in the top left corner what it is. Music, it's a note. And that does definitely look like a note. It's a pretty cool game. I guess I'll just go out to the main menu. So that's just a quick look at Pictopix. This game just released on Steam. Very cool game. If you want to check out this game for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description below. It's a very relaxing, minimalistic puzzle game. Not a whole lot to it, but it does make you think a little bit. And it's kind of cool at the beginning to sort of understand the mechanics. At first, it's kind of complicated to understand, but once you understand it, it's kind of intuitive and very, I don't know how to describe it. It's fun. It's fun to play, especially if you like puzzle games. And I really like that you're creating a picture every time. Just the I don't know, just being able to guess what the picture is before it tells you, I think that's a lot of fun. But obviously this is a very minimalistic game, so if you're looking for something that's a little bit more in-depth, I would not suggest this to you. But if you're looking for something a little bit more casual, a little bit more relaxing, this is definitely a great little puzzle game. So anyways, thanks for watching and have a great day.